Woo! Made it through security. Nickveezy, Baka Boyz here. I'm on the lot of CBS here in beautiful Los Angeles, and I have been invited to So You Think You Can Dance season number 16. I'm gonna get a chance to talk to the judges and actually see some of the people they call back. This is the callback. Let's go in. On the set now.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 3, 2, 1, girls wanna have fun.
What's up, buddy? It's Nickveezy from the Baka Boyz. We're at the callback
callback
auditions here for So You Think You Can Dance season number 16. And we get an opportunity to actually speak with the judges. And I got some great questions from a few friends and the Twitch mob as well. So let's see what we can get from them. Go.
Yes, okay, good. Great. Lauren, when were you approached with this opportunity to come and judge for So You Think You Can Dance?
On the day that God smiled on me and said, baby, I'm so glad you didn't get up.
No.
The crane, do the crane. Hi Nigel, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Thank you for coming by.
Please.
At this point in the audition process, do you think that you've seen something new that you haven't seen in any of the past seasons?
I've definitely seen something new this season, and that was a tap dancer who made 3 of the judges cry. And it wasn't because he was bad, it was because he was good. And he brought emotion into a tap routine, which I've never ever seen. I was thrilled with another kid who did a triple tour. We've only seen one of those done before by Lex Ishimoto. They do it so smoothly. And it's against nature because they do one turn as they're going up and maybe another half a turn. And then they've got to fit in another half turn and another turn before they land. It's impossible to even contemplate.
Is there any genre of dance that you would like to see this season that you feel hasn't been represented as of yet?
We've seen some Afro beats this season, which is interesting. But people are doing what I call cartooning now, which is, I'm sure I just made that name up, but they do little steps. And you go, wow, that's just like Tom and Jerry, or it's like, Popeye and Bluto, or Roadrunner, beep beep, and they go. And it's all part of the hip hop, which started off as being clowning, obviously, but this I just think is cartooning.
Something new.
And we had somebody that I called the Jim Carrey of dance, who was hilarious. I've never seen anything like him. And a young lady who did a sort of 70s, sent up a 70s funk type style, who looked very much like Lucille Ball. So it's a really, lots of good things to look forward to.
Awesome, thanks for stopping by, Nigel.
Thank you.
Have a great season.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna get right into it. What does it take?
Get into it.
What does it take to get on the hot tamale train?
Well, usually it's someone that's ballroom, but not always. I mean, I've definitely put somebody on in every single styles, but usually it's a phenomenal, first of all, phenomenal performance.
The ballroom,
Something that is usually, sassy and sexy, but believe it or not, I've done it in all styles. The problem with putting somebody in contemporary that's given an emotional performance, it's hard to scream up and down when you've been so touched by something, you know what I mean? So often as they walked away, I said, I should have been on that train. But you get too caught up in the moment sometimes that, a lot of people that would be on that train.
Has the train gone off on every season? Has the train left?
I didn't use it too much last year. I try never to use it to overkill anything,
Right.
You don't want to do that, and it's become like kind of a dancer's, let's say, rite of passage, because they've grown up watching the show. They want to be on that train. Wherever I go in the world, even like most reporters want to be on that train. I never let them on, I say, you got to earn it, first of all,
I love it. At this point in the audition process, do you feel like you've seen something new or fresh that you haven't seen in the previous seasons?
We're the 16th season, we see dancing all over the world, but we always see something new. inventive, new combinations that make us go, oh, maybe I'm gonna pitch that or whatever, you know, or like the human body's not supposed to do that. We saw some great comical numbers this time that I think were genius. You see somebody that comes out of the blue from nowhere and does things, you know, like from a small town and maybe just learn mostly on YouTube, and you say, how's that possible? There's a wild child in this competition that's going to make you go, what? You know, how many people in your hometown? And you're going to, but just so raw, the raw talent is so phenomenal, it's just going to blow your mind.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Have a great season.
Yeah, thank you so much.